Hello! Shadowcat back with the Rim of Time. Take 2 of the Rim of Time, actually. We had a very successful episode. We got a lot of work done. We were all in good spirits. Happy people. I had to find out that my microphone wasn't on the entire time. Yeah, so now we have to try and do it all over again and hope that it turns out just as well. So, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get into it? The last time we were here, we finished up with the southwest suburbs, so all these houses have been made, people have moved in, they're very successful, very popular, okay, tourist destination, I know. We even got the geothermal over here captured, and we were able to do that because we have a temporary solution to our steel problem. That is to say, we bought some, okay, we bought steel, we bought iron, and we have about... how much do we have left? A little bit less than 700 steel left. So we're going to have to try and make that stretch. We also deconstructed the apartments over here and built ourselves a new home. And something that I remember now is this is all still unroofed. Which means that this room is getting snowed on. So we're going to fix that. See, sometimes foresight is interesting. Now, what is this? A volcanic winter. While I'm sure we could handle it, you offer us nothing that we want. And so, not going to do it. So what are we going to do today? Well, today I actually have a list. I said before that we needed to work on expanding. And to that end, I have a list of buildings that I would love to build. That is, I think that we need a movie theater for our giant television. I think that we need to make ourselves a butcher, and we need to make ourselves a cafe. And before, I had to go through and figure out exactly where I wanted them. Now, I don't gotta figure that out anymore. I know exactly where I want them. So the movie theater is gonna go up here. The cafe, we're gonna put over here. And the butcher is actually going to be a little bit different. We're going to build a new structure down here, and we're going to move the workshop from here to here so that we can put the butcher nearby where the kitchen is. And that just seems to make the most sense. So, let's go ahead and start drawing this stuff in. These are going to be our standard buildings, so they're each going to be 14 by 14. That way we don't need to have like pillars or anything inside of them for support. They're just going to work. The same thing is going to be done over here, where this is going to be a 14 by 14 building. Go out 6, and then these walls will come in. And down here, we can use the lab as a template. We can come straight down from there. And that gives us our 14 horizontal and 14 vertical. And I'm about to make things really awful by giving a whole bunch of orders at once. Which I know is a really bad idea. I really shouldn't do it. But I'm gonna do it. Also, the snow, it ain't stopping. We are not even in the middle of winter yet, and it's already awful. And I really don't have any solutions for it. Alright, so that takes care of the planning lines. Now, we're going to go ahead and start planning in all the walls. Now, fortunately, we have all the granite we need. Because I bet they're still drilling for it. And then over here, We've got bridges that we have to put in there. Alright. And before anything else happens, I don't have to come through here and redo a whole bunch of roof. So I'm just going to set these to no roof areas temporarily. And then we'll come back and we'll fix it later. You know, like probably next episode. Because that seems to be the way I go. Like right here. See? This is wrong. And I don't want to go too crazy there. Yeah, and see, this house is actually missing part of its roof. So, there we go. That's fixed now. Is there anywhere else I need to take care of? Yeah, over here. This is set to no roof. And while I don't see that changing, it also doesn't need to be that way. This can be cleared away. So can this. And I think that'll do it. We can also clear that out. Alright, good. Very good. So, go ahead and take care of that. And if I check up here... Yeah, we have lots of stone. One thing that I do want to do is I want to increase our storage over here when it comes to stone and maybe clean this place up a little. So, we're going to install... Wait, I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did that wrong. Alright, just go ahead. Just get rid of those. Get rid of those. But these are 5 wide, but they're not. They're only 4. So, we're going to get... big shelves like this. Oh, I can't put that there yet. Because the light is there. That's alright, we can move lights. So we'll do that, and that'll give us a place where we'll be able to further stack granite. In the meantime... please stop drilling. Just please stop drilling for now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so there's a lot of construction to be done. The snow is going to make things harder. And on top of that, we also have a novice testing to do. Which the last time we did very successfully, and I'm hoping we can do so again. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. But right now, I want to get the construction done and see how that turns out. I also want to get more research done, and to that end, last time we turned research up. Normally I have a very set way of doing things, where double passion gets 1, minor passion gets 2, no passion but skill gets 3, and no passion, no skill gets 4. That way people can still actually practice these things, and they can work on improving them. And as people go up, I mean, if you're on a 4 but you get enough practice in to be a 3, then there you go, you're a 3 now. It's great. It works phenomenally, and it gives the colony a much more organic feel. For research, however, we need to get a lot of research done if we're ever going to meet our goals. So I have put anybody with any passion up to 1. No passion, but skilled is now a 2. And no passion, no skill is 3. So hopefully that will get more people working on research. Because we're going to need it. And that's a dead squirrel. That's food. We can eat that. Alright then. And baby food rotted away. The problem with baby food is that I want to have more baby food, but organizing it is hard. So, for example, we've got 2 babies over here. I have no idea where one of them is. Where is that baby? Hold on, I have lost a baby. This is Gulo. It's in the hospital with food poisoning. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright, we have a masterwork ultra weave button-down shirt. Very good. And the authoritarian party. We also have a bulk goods trader. Anna. I know you're going to bed. I need you to go call them real quick. Do they have steel? Do they have iron? They've got components. We'll take their components because always buy components. It's your ABCs. They do not have iron, but they do have steel. We'll take it. And as far as selling them stuff goes, we don't have a lot to sell. No, we really don't have a lot to sell. We also don't need to. I mean, we've got pretty deep coffers here. We're just going to buy this time. So hopefully somebody will come and haul that away as well. It is negative 10 degrees outside and the snow is still falling. Like, it only tells me that there is thick snow here. But I have to imagine with the amount of snow that we get... Actually, hold on. Let's look at something. Let's look at something. If we look at the terrain for this place... Let's see. What do we got? So it's got marble, granite, and slate. Obviously, the elevation. It's largely flat. Growing season is half a year. Rainfall is 893 millimeters. So 893 millimeters, that's 89 centimeters. Obviously. 89 centimeters is just 11 centimeters short of a meter, and a meter is close to a yard, which means that, well, first we have to discount all the rain that we get in the year, and if we're gonna be fair, then why don't we go ahead and divide the rainfall by half? So that's now only half a meter, or roughly 1.5 feet of snow. Actually, that's not bad. That's not the worst. It's just when it never stops snowing. Oh, good, and we actually moved those lights. Fantastic. Okay, can we build more shelves? Because I do want to clean this up. And I'm not going to mess with the actual settings, not until all the shelves are actually built. Otherwise, it's just going to be a pain. But the minute that one of them has all 4 shelves built, I'm going to do that one. Like marble. How much marble is there left in the map? 170. Well, we can make sure that's set to haul in. And slate. Well over 200. Let's make sure that that's ready. And granite, we have 80 chunks. We'll make sure that's set to come in. Looks like slate is done, though. So is marble. So we're going to go ahead and paste that in there. And we're going to make this preferred. Then we're going to do the same thing with marble. Copy. Paste. Wait, is this... This is already set to preferred. This is set to chunks. Did I accidentally just copy that over? No, I did not. Okay. I'm going to make that normal. That should be normal. These should be preferred. Yes, yes they are. Okay. And granite is also set to preferred. We're going to set that to normal. Then we're going to copy it. We're going to paste it onto that shelf. Set the shelf to preferred. And there we go. That helps to clean things up a lot. And there's still one shelf missing. Can I get you to just finish this? Oh, it's reserved by Katie. Alright, we'll let Katie come and do it. There we go. Done. So, organization in here. We got research on the marksman rifle. That's good, although I'm not exactly sure how useful it is. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, now how are we doing on granite? Looks like we ran out, which is why they're so busy. A grizzly bear revenge? It's one of our animals, isn't it? It is one of our animals. You might have picked a bad fight here because, like, they're super tough. And I do mean our animals. Yeah, see? Bleeding wounds? Come on, you can do it. How are you doing? Not good, actually. You got it, though. Good job. Mobile restaurant, we do not need that. And what do we got here? Ooh, these walls are done. I forgot to put doors in. I forgot to put doors in. Alright, granite doors, granite doors, granite doors, granite doors. Up here. At least nobody was locked outside. I hope. Granite doors. Granite doors. Okay. Well, I got to save one of them at least. No, nobody would have been locked outside. I got lucky this time. So what is this? The Authoritarian Party by the Citizens? They're blue. How many of them we got? Prime Bunker, Hyper Bushido. Is it the Prime Bunker? Authoritarian Citizens, yeah, so... It's just the Prime Bunker. There's only 2 people. It is a dance party, though. Dance parties are usually good. Although I have had dance parties that were bad, so... I mean, make of that what you will. Also, this school is filthy, and I think I have a solution. Why don't we just get some bins? So why don't we put one there... and one there for maximum overlap. That ought to clean it up. I've yet to see it actually used, though. At least I don't remember it being used. It's okay, though. We can add it to the list of things that I've never seen being used. Like the Aquanasium, which has never, ever been used. Oh well, I can only do so much. I don't know why they don't want to use it, but if they don't want to use it, then fine, don't use it. Down here, actually, when it comes to what we can do, I think we got research for synthling, didn't we? We did, actually. It is time to build this. Synthylene is just plastic. But it is another material that we can use. And it'll just connect right here to the tank. Which is actually decently full, honestly. I'm impressed. I am impressed. But we'll get that built, and then we can get on to synthylene production, which is going to be helpful. It's not going to replace wood for certain things like sky lanterns, but we can use it to replace wood for furniture. And I know, plastic furniture sounds awful, but I mean, let's face it, so much furniture is plastic. And it's like we're going to go through and replace the houses that we've already got. How are we doing over here? We are getting those doors installed. Alright, I think I am ready to set deconstruction over here. From there to there. Down here. We can go ahead and remove that. The snow finally stopped, so that's nice. And we can't deconstruct anything up here yet. The walls aren't even done. Also, what happened to my blueprints? Doors. I want doors. And then we can go through and deconstruct. What time is it? It is morning. This would probably be a really good time to come through and do this. Okay? Also, we're going to need a lot more pillows. Because we only have 25 pillows. We have 33 people. Now, granted, some of them are babies. But still, it's not enough. Alright. Novice testing. May, you're up. So, speaking of, get up. Alright, that looked pretty successful. However, I do not see an inspiration. So that's slightly less than successful. But okay, that's fine. Let's just take a look at what we got. So first off, this party can go away. We'll deal with that in a second. Successful testing, though. So the Void Seeker granted the Spark. So I was going to get a +3 move for 6 days, and May is capable of touching the 1 power. So that's special. And on top of that, a digger named Zrat has arrived and wants to join. Absolutely. Hello, Zrat. Who are you? You are a hideaway who became a digger. You're great at shooting, great at construction, great at mining. You are wonderful. And you breathe fire. Weird, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. there are lots of weird things out there. You know, things like Trollocs, golems, things like that. I don't see anything in the rules that says they couldn't breathe fire, so welcome aboard, I guess. So we just got to get you set up then. And then I fear we're going to have a lot more setup to do. So those are going to go up, those are going to go up. That's going to go away. No. Just going to go to 4. That goes up. You do not have any abilities there yet. With construction, you... Oh wait, that's still hunting. That still goes up though. Construction, you're good at it. Growing, you suck at it. Mining, however, you're good at it. So when it comes time to drill, you know, you're on the job. For crafting, you have some skills. For art, you're barely knowledgeable. Everything else over here goes up. You are knowledgeable enough to research, but when it comes to fishing, completely useless. And you're an undergrounder and you're kind, but you are not a night owl, so we're just going to copy a day schedule and put you on it. Schedules are important. Also, why are... Oh, wait, that's poor. Poor furniture should be going on here, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, someone will take care of that then. Now, what about this? Lost Drifters. 18 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is named Lisa. They claim to have lost their home in a recent attack. Lisa begs for your permission to stay at Tar-Valon for 20 days, so they can rest and regroup. In return, they offer to work. 18. We'll take them, but that is a lot. Where are we going to put 18 people? Here's what we're going to have to do. Here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to pause things for a second here. We are going to have to put these people in the hospital. That is to say, we're going to move these beds down, build more. This is going to give us 16 beds. And then hopefully we can find... Well, we can actually free up the prison too. We can free up the prison as well. So let's go ahead and set these for colonists. Did we ever build the syntholine refiner? Not yet. Okay, well, we just delivered components to it, so this is going to work out well enough. Okay, then. We have to make some adjustments here. This lamp and this lamp have to move down. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move them there. Then, this will be a good opportunity for us to actually use syntholine. If we can get it produced. So these beds are going to have to move down. Okay. Those will move down. While they're doing that, we have a lot of work to do here. That is a lot that has to be filled in, so let's get started. Firefighting, patient, doctoring, bed rest, hall plus, basic all go up. Nuclear, resource, hauling, and cleaning all go up. Okay? Now, the magic, none of you have it. That can be turned off. It's not important. You can't do it anyway, but whatever. Childcare. Starting here. And we're just going to have to go down these. And it's really hard for me to see some of these. So that's going to go up, stays. Yes. That goes down, stays, down. And I can't scroll any further. That goes up. That goes up. That goes up, up, and stays the same. Next is going to be wardening. That goes up. So that stays the same. Yeah, there's a lot of these we got to fill in. Some of these people are really good at stuff, though. Like this Bitselesh. Really good at social. In fact, a lot of people here are really good at social. Back up. So lots of people are good with animals. They can help out on the farm. There we go. We're just gonna do it like that. You have a bit of a passion there for cooking. But not a whole lot of cooks here, so you guys are going to have problems when you get back home. Just saying. Goodness knows we've had enough problems with cooks in our past to know. Hunting, though, you have a lot of violent people. Maybe we have some bows that we could give them. I don't think we do. We're not going to give away a lot of our good weapons. I know that much. You do have people that do construction, though. And a lot of people that are terrible at construction. Well, if they build walls, they'll learn. Hopefully we can sleep enough people, though. Okay, growing. You have a lot of people that know nothing about growing. Trust me, you're going to want to get that problem worked out too. And for cutting, we just got to mirror that. There we go. Now, mining. Probably not going to need much help there, but you have some people who know what they're doing. And we have drills. So, if we can ever get that up and running. And Lisa's gone on a nature retreat. That's one of our people that just got here. Oh, are you guys going to be that kind of group? Are you going to cause problems here? Because I'm more than willing to send you away. Okay, please do not do this to me. Now, crafting. You have one good crafter there. A lot of people that don't know what they're doing, though. Some people with a passing interest. But a lot of people that don't know which end of the screwdriver goes into the screw. Then again, maybe when I said screwdriver, they thought drink. So, that could be it. Maybe I have just misread their capabilities. Maybe they're not good engineers, maybe they're really good bartenders. We've got good artists, too. Something we haven't really indulged in is art. Perhaps we should. All right, now, more importantly, research. Now, research is a little bit different. I'm going to turn research down temporarily so that I can set these, and then they will get turned back up. All right, so you go up to 2, you go up to 1. You're a 2, you're a 2, you're a 1. You're a 1. So you got some good researchers here. And then some not so good researchers. And it's going to copy this over to writing. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3, 4. Okay, and then research, of course, gets bumped up by 1. So that gives me a lot of new researchers. We should be getting now a lot of good research. You know, if everything pans out. And for fishing, we do have a little bit of fishing spots, so if anybody wants to go fish, you are welcome to go do so. You just got to share what you catch. Okay? Just take it to the kitchen, they'll handle it from there. And done. Perfect. Now, last thing to do is to see if any of you are night owls. So, unhygienic wimp, ascetic, stoner, creepy breathing, physically adept. Could be good. Okay, we do have one night owl. Sandra Wade. So we got to remember Sandra Wade and Zach. Sandra Wade and Zach. All right, that's it. So Sandra Wade and Zach. So we come all the way down here. We're going to copy a night schedule. Sandra and Zach. The rest of you get daytime schedules. There we go. Alright, so welcome aboard. I hope you help out. Now, we have the Syntholine refiner ready. It's time to start using it. So I want to do until we have X, and I want X to be 200. Well, yeah, 200's fine. And with all the extra help, this should not be hard. I just need to get somebody over here to run it. And then we'll be able to take care of this. For tonight, I suspect I'm probably going to have a lot of people sleeping outside. Where are people sleeping? Yep, I got people sleeping on floors. They're not going to be happy about that. By the way, who do you belong to? The Stellar Spiritism? How upset are you right now? Not very. Apparently we have sad children. They're not happy about that. But okay. Let's get these set up. So it's going to be raw, it's going to be Syntholine, and the priority here is going to be preferred. Alright, there we go. And it looks like I've got Zeke over here running it, and we should get Syntholine now. There we go, Syntholine. A synthetic building material. Like I said, it's made out of oil, it's plastic. But now look at what we can do. We come over here to furniture, bed, and down here at the bottom, Syntholine. Perfect. And we cannot replicate these yet. A little unfortunate, but it'll be all right. And you're gonna go dig up a corpse. I really wish you wouldn't. Are you one of the people that's visiting? Yes, yes you are. That is 2 mental breaks since you've got here. You are gonna make me regret having you here, aren't you? See, major break risk, Zakyle. Zakyle's always a break risk. A lot of minor break risks. Look at how slow they move because of the snow. Alright, so where are you taking Vega? God, do you remember Vega? It's been a long time since we lost Vega. Where in the hell are you going? I'm getting tired of following you. Would somebody please come bury Vega again? Alright. That's done. This is done. Excellent. So let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And we can start working on this over here. So first things first, we're going to use wood to build this theater. And since I've already done this before, I know exactly how we're going to do this. I need walnut door there. And a walnut door there. So we got that done. Next, down here, we're going to use mahogany to do that. And then we're going to copy these doors, which are already mahogany, there and there. And we'll be able to move the workshop down here. The cafe will take a little bit longer because we got to deconstruct these walls first. But we have enough extra hands. This should not be a problem. Speaking of extra hands, how are we doing over here? Everything is so filthy. See, all the beds in the prison have been taken. We're getting more beds there. What is this now? Picking out on food. You are taking full advantage of us. Talk about every good deed being punished. And I mean, you just showed up on our doorstep. How was I supposed to know that we were going to need to have 20 extra beds? We're getting beds made as fast as we can. You'll be sleeping in the hospital. Alright. Well, successfully calmed someone down. Good enough for me, I guess. Does mean that when we get to the coffee shop, we'll be able to, make some fancy new syntholine stuff. How are we doing over here at the theater? Not bad, not bad. And down here, hasn't even been touched yet. It's fine, though. We have a lot of work to do. And if they ever get down to cleaning, let's go ahead and extend our snow clearing areas. There's no way they could ever clear all this area. But every little bit helps. And up here, wow, we didn't even fill this in. Alright, well, we're here now. We'll take care of it. This is going to come all the way down to the end. And little spots for the doors. comes down like that. We didn't put a snow clearing spot in front of these doors. There we go. We want to make sure that we clear that spot between the mayoral house and the mayoral office as well. And inspired recruitment. Well, we don't have anybody to recruit right now. We need to have room for prisoners right now. Okay, let's go ahead and make or extend this. Actually, that's wrong. That is wrong. So it's supposed to be one space away from the walls, which means that comes over there. And it goes around this house like this. It also means that up here, that would come across like there. So that's a very wide area there. And that is a 3 wide door, so we'll go ahead and make sure that goes that way. I know there's a mountain there, but I'm going to just drag it through anyway. And that comes down. That'll come down through there. We need to get in front of the doors. I mean, this is never going to actually get done, but it still makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm actually making the effort. It also shows me places where we could have some nice green areas. Alright, that's done. And no, I actually want to keep that spot right there. Oh, we have no snow clearing up here. Okay, I've spent too much time snow clearing already. That's done. Excellent. So for the cafe, apparently we're going to need more wood. For the cafe, I want to have corner doors. And I even want them to be automatic doors. If I could have them be automatic and made out of glass, that would be even better. We need wood, though. So it's time to chop wood. Chop everything in the home area, which is still almost 800 trees, because our home area is massive. And what do we got over here? Visitors from Murindy, okay. A masterwork scintilline bed, fantastic. Jerk decided not to be a jerk, that's great. And Antonides has an inspiration. Alright, now how are things going? They're not going, but that's probably just because we do not have the wood. Oh, and speaking of, just in case anything in the tree farm was marked for cutting, don't cut the tree farm, let the tree farm grow. It's everything else that I want to see cut. Are we getting any research done right now? Actually, yes we are. John and Petros are in here getting research done. What are you working on? Hot tubs. Well, maybe. Hot tubs we can put over here in the Aquanasium. We've already got a sauna that no one, I think, uses. There's dirt in here, so maybe someone used it? I don't know. But we can put hot tubs in here as well. I mean, we've got the room. You know, for that matter, while I'm thinking about it, how about a party spot? put a party spot in here. That way, maybe when it comes time, they say, hey, we want to have a party? Party at the pool. It's a pool party. I'll make them use it one way or another. John started a fight with Knurk. Can you not, please? Besides, Knurk will rip your arm off. Knurk ripped your arm off. Well, no, Knurk ripped your toe off, at least. Is anybody going to come and save you? Antonides is coming to save you. Alright. Look at this, we're getting the beds done. So, right now we need the beds just to house people. But eventually we'll have hospital beds that we can use to treat people with injuries. And we'll have recovery beds as well. Now, are we actually getting any trees chopped at all? Probably not. Okay. Then I have to tamper with this again. Plant cutting. Needs to go up to 1. I need everybody to drop what you're doing because I told you to harvest and I need you to go harvest. Okay? If all of us do this, it will not take that long. With our new additions, we have 51 people. Okay? If we all chop down just a few trees, we'll be done. Because we definitely do not need to chop down 800. But I mean, think about it. Even if we did want to chop down 800 trees, if 50 people each did it, then we would have all the trees cut down in 16 turns. Alright, though. All the beds are made, so everybody should have a place to sleep now. We had open houses as well, so people will be staying in houses. Anybody who actually got their own house is lucky. Alright, how are we doing on wood? Close to 1,000. Let's check that again. Ooh, good. We're getting upwards of 1,300. Let's try for 1,500 because we have a lot to do still. However, it is that time people are starting to take off. And there's lots of doors that are being propped open. Okay, time to clean up. Let's go ahead and cancel the cutting. We are going to go ahead and chop all these stumps. And we are going to haul all this wood, especially the wood that is propping doors open. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't prop doors open. Elephant has miscarried due to starvation. Oh! Absolutely nobody has been harvesting, or has been sowing. Okay then. Well, the animals are starving, and we have no kibble. I have to do this again. I guess growing has to go all the way up 2 now. And now Harris is wandering around because our children are sad. Why are the children sad? Let's investigate. Doave. There's literally nothing wrong with you. You're sad just because of sky-high expectations? How does a baby have expectations? Tired and wants to play. You're the only person, or the only baby with actual, like, needs. And I'm sorry if your parents are not fulfilling that, but Bai and Zakyle are very busy. Okay, you have busy parents. Maybe one of our visitors will come and play with you. Okay, how are we doing on hauling all that wood in? We did it. And I have people that are building. Alright, so I cannot get glass doors, but we can get some auto doors over here. And how are things on this side? Alright, we're going to have to go through and start wiring this as well. So, we got that one wired. This one is done. However, we got to fix the roof, because it's still set for no roof. Thrumbo miscarried because of starvation. I had no idea that our animals were out of food. So, I can't really do anything about it. If a farming trader comes by, we can take care of it then. Until then, though, nothing we can do. Alright, time to fix the roof. So first we set that to ignore, and then we put the roof on. Same thing here. First we erase. Then we put the roof on. And down here, first we erase. And then we put the roof on. So that'll help that. I see dirt getting picked up. That's got to be one of the abilities that we used earlier, and that thing is still crawling around. Which, you know, is fantastic that it lasts that long. Unfortunately, it doesn't clear snow. That'd be even better. Because if we could do that, then I would just say, you know, use that weave. Like, forever. Alright, they are cutting down trees. Another Thrumbo is miscarried due to starvation. There is literally nothing I can do about it right now. We have a little bit of hay here, but it's only going to go so far. Honestly, I thought that our hay reserves would go a little bit further, but with having an entirely new farm dedicated to it. But I guess not. Looks like our food stores are pretty good, though. I mean, maybe I could share? Yeah, seems like a really bad idea, honestly. What is this? Smoke leaf butter. We had a lot of cheese, too. We still actually do kind of have a lot of cheese. Right now, the nutrient paste dispenser is getting a workout, though. Can't say as I blame it. Also, did this die again? I would have swore we set this up already. We've got to figure out our power problem. I mean, we really do. This whole power failure every single every single dusk, this ain't working. I can't make soup. I can't make soup. That's ridiculous. I should be able to make soup. And we can't even keep the lights on in half the place. I mean, why? Why is it this bad? Yeah, soup is spoiling fast due to a lack of power. If I lose another soup today, I'm just going to deconstruct the thing. Because obviously it's useless. Or I have to find like some way to put the thing on like its own permanent circuit. Like maybe put a generator in here and then just surround it with soup cookers. I mean, that would be an idea. That'd be a very interesting idea, actually. We could do that. Bai is starving. I don't know why you're starving. But okay, where do we stand now? Elephant is miscarried. Alright, so it looks like the theater building is done, the cafe is almost done, and the new workshop is almost done. So, let's start with the workshop. We've got some stockpiles that need to go down there, but otherwise we just have things that need to move down. Let's start with lights, okay? We're going to start with lights. And so my typical build looks like this. And I know this is not typical. So it looks like that. There. So first things we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we put lights in here. Another elephant miscarried. Yeah, animal starvation. Well, I mean, this is a problem that's going to fix itself eventually. If they start just, like, keeling over, well, then we'll have enough food for all of them. But until then, there's really nothing I can do. Since we're putting lights into places, I know that I want to have wall lights over here in the theater, and the cafe never actually got built before, so we'll have to wait and see. Munez is also on a food binge because of sad children. Why is everybody upset over the sad children? I mean, I guess I feel for you being a bleeding heart and all, but come on. There are more important things right now. The children will be fine. They are being taken care of excellently. They are not sad. Okay? They're really not. The children are great. They have great bedrooms. They have toys. They've got good food. The children are fine. Also, all the drains over here are blocked. Do you not know how to use a plunger? Okay, we've got lights over there. Good. Although the way you were connected is bizarre. And we're going to need flooring over here. Now, I don't think we have any kind of artificial flooring yet. Do we? Ramafeller, no, we don't have any kind of artificial flooring. So, we're going to go with wood floor. Well, first off, the mahogany to go under the door. And then, we've actually got concrete floor in here. We could potentially do that in here. I mean, how much would that cost us? It's 1 steel each. Be 143 steel. No, I don't think we need that. How about this? We have lots of slate. Why don't we just do that? And that little concrete blueprint there, no. We have lots of slate. Why don't we just do a slate floor? And while we're at it, up here, we're going to do carpet. And really, you screwed up on a light. All right, just so I have everything measured, we're going to move the television up here. And it's going to go right there. And so I want to do carpet. We're going to do a black carpet. Across there. And in the main viewing area. And then we're going to do red carpet because, you know, movies, theaters, red carpet. We're going to do a red carpet there. And then, of course, we're going to need a walnut floor to go under the doors. So we'll let them take care of those floors before we move anything else. They're bringing slate over. Why is there meat and celery over here? It boggles the mind. Paris has inspired research? Well, then I hope you would go through and actually do some research. Right now, John is up here doing research, though. We should have hot tubs soon. And Canuck is being antisocial. I don't care if you're going to be antisocial. Honestly, we have bigger problems. Right now, our facts just do not care about your feelings. And our facts are we have a lot of building to be done. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would help out. Now, because I don't think that I actually set all the newcomers' work priorities for construction. No, I did not. We have a lot of 4s there. All of our newcomers should be primarily handling all the gardening, while we're doing most of the construction. And I mean, I'm good for that. I mean, for the most part. How are we doing up here? That's going to take a while. How much cloth do we actually have? Nope, not there. Here. Over 2,000. We should be good. And I'm running really long on time here. So we're not going to have time to get everything done. If we can at least get the buildings done and ready, though, ready to move in, I'll go ahead and count that as a win. As for in here, I really have no idea what to do in here. I really don't. So, this might be like the one place where we are gonna think about this. I'm gonna install a couple of wall lights over here just so we have some light in here and we can actually plan. So if it's gonna be a coffee shop, we're gonna need to have storage for raw coffee, tea, and ingredients. And we may even want to... We may want to have some, like... how do I want to do this? You know what? I know exactly how I want to do this. Storage. Small shelves. Made out of synthylene. Across the entire back. Okay, that's how we're going to do that. Next, we're going to need a place for the actual brewing, and then we'll need storage. So this is all going to be ingredients back here. Then we're going to need to have brewing probably in the middle. So we'll just make some space there. And then that leaves 5 here. We'll leave some space either side of the brewing, and we'll put more storage. And one of these will have to be a freezer, because we'll need a place to put iced coffee. And only iced coffee. After that, we will need to have seating and a counter. So, for seating, little cafe tables have 4 seats. So they're going to look like that. We can do that. What if we stretched it out a little bit more? I have an idea. We could do that, and that would allow us to then come up like this. So people will have to kind of squeeze through a little. No, not like that. Okay, and that leaves room enough for a counter and counter seating. And that'll be a cafe when it gets all done. It's not a bad idea. But it's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. And we still got to get a floor in there. Speaking of the carpet in the theater, not done yet. The stone floor for the workshop, also not done yet, but closer. So yeah, we're not going to get this done today. And since we're not going to get this done today, let's not drag it out either. So we're going to leave it off today. We've got Syntholine now. We have more hands to help. Although how much they're actually helping, well, let's not be mean. They're helping. They are helping. We got a lot of beds built, so the hospital's filled in a little bit more. These radios could probably move down a little bit, actually. So, sure, let's just put these down here, I think. We'll put those down there. So I'm excited to see the new buildings when they're made. I'm excited to see a new butcher. Our animals are starving, so we may need that butcher sooner than I expected. Because they're all going to starve at this rate. I really thought I was doing better than this. Oh well, though. Nothing more I can do about it. So, without further ado, we're going to get out of here. There's still a lot of work to be done. I want to get the cafe built. I want to get the theater built. I want to get the butcher built. They're going to take time, though. Once we get all of that construction done, though, it should free us up to do a lot of research. More research will, of course, give us more things to construct. But if I can kick things into gear again with nuclear power, that might solve our power problem in general. We're going to need to have more steel for that, obviously, but that's where the ground-penetrating scanner comes in. That's a research thing, so once construction is finished up, we get more research done. There's a lot that's got to happen. And how long do we have you people for? We have another quadrum with them. Okay, 15 days. 15 days to get a lot of construction and a lot of research done. And you're apathetic? Well, guess what? I'm apathetic to you too. So, if you want to see what happens next time, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified by these videos when they come out. If you know somebody else who's also either into RimWorld or the Wheel of Time and you think they might enjoy this, then share this video with them. But if you just like me and you like what I'm doing, leave a like on the video, leave comments down below. I will see you next time for the Rim of Time. And until then, take care.